Your town, it's beautiful. It is absolutely amazing.
We are at the beautiful Hartness Hotel.
People from our groups have moved to Greenville.
Yeah,
They love it here.
Tell us what Greenville offers that maybe would attract Californians here.
Well, so we made it to Greenville and
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
More than one.
And this is the one that Terry's been the most excited about. And I got to be honest, last night, your town, it's beautiful. It is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, this office is very centrally located here in Greenville. It's close to 385, but we are the largest brokerage here in the upstate and the most successful, and we've had that record for decades, from what I understand.
He is our one and only realtor that we work with here in Greenville. Shay and I have known each other for years now.
Yep.
And she has helped more people in our group than any other realtor. I think it's close to 20 families you've helped relocate from California to Greenville.
Yeah.
Just an amazing woman.
Probably given 30 or 40 more tours, because a lot of times, with our group, people are just trying to explore and figure out where they want to live.
Yeah.
So, our purpose in the group is to help people not find a house, but find a home, find a place, where they're going to enjoy life. I'm going to show you around the office, and then later on, we're going to show you a couple of neighborhoods. We're going to get together with some of the folks that have actually made the move here.
Beautiful.
So welcome, and let's go see the office. These two doors actually raise, so we keep those open when we're hosting, especially if the weather's nice. We are at the beautiful Hartness Hotel. This used to be the home of the Hartness family, so it's been converted into the hotel. There's actually a restaurant and a bar. So we're going to go take a peek in. So come on in. So this is the lounge here at the Hartness Hotel. To your right is going to be the hotel, and then back down this hall is going to be the bar. They do serve food there too. And then across the courtyard, we have a wonderful restaurant. They have an absolutely wonderful menu. So I want to introduce you to this wonderful bridge. This is an iconic feature of Greenville, South Carolina. The suspension bridge used to be a road, and it was covering this beautiful waterfall that you can see here. So anyway, they got rid of the road, and then they created the suspension bridge to really highlight one of the beautiful overlooked things of Greenville, which is this waterfall. Here in the downtown area of Greenville, we have lots of festivals. We have the Artisphere Festival, which is one of the largest art festivals in the country. We have other festivals like Euphoria, which is for the foodies in your life. Great, amazing cuisine. We have First Friday of every month. The artists open up their studios to the public. So there's so many great things that make Greenville great and why people want to live here. Not to mention the fact that we have so many state parks that are really local to this area. Lots of state parks, hiking trails. If you are interested in knowing more about Greenville, send me a DM on Facebook, or you can call me at 864-884-8651. I have a list of resources that can help you get more familiar with the Greenville area and what life is like here. So don't hesitate to ask. We'd love to help you become more familiar. And if you want to visit, I'll be happy to give you a tour.
And how many places do you have a river with a waterfall running right through the middle of town?
Yeah,
Not many places I know.
This was the first place I saw Terry, and I was like, I think this is my favorite pick. This is spectacular.
Greenville is amazing. Come visit, and maybe you want to move here. Lots of people from our groups have moved to Greenville.
Yeah,
They love it here. Time after time after time, members of our group kept saying, hey, I'm moving to Greenville. So we picked up a wonderful realtor, Shay Felknor. Shay Felknor is with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Danny Joyner brokerage here in Greenville, South Carolina. And I have the pleasure of sitting here with the owner, Danny Joyner. Tell us what Greenville offers that maybe would attract Californians to the area.
Well, the biggest thing really is quality of life. We have so many natural amenities around, and if you're an outdoors person, which I'm sure a lot of people from California are, it's such beautiful weather out there. We're a huge biking community. We have over almost 1,000 acres in our central business district that have been preserved for open space, so we have lots of parks. You're 30 minutes to the mountains. You're less than an hour away from some of the most beautiful lakes you've ever seen in your life. You're a little over 3 hours to our gorgeous beaches on the coast, and an hour and a half south of Charlotte and 2.5 hours north of Atlanta. So you're right in the middle of everything. But the thing that's great about Greenville is you have all the amenities of a big city, but it's a small town feel. We have a great arena here, a 15,000 seat arena. We've got a performing arts center that's as beautiful as anyone in the country that you'll ever see. Our music scene in Greenville is exploding. All kinds of new venues popping up everywhere.
I heard live music
live
walking around last night.
Yeah, don't doubt it. You'll hear it just about every night.
That's great.
But our performing arts center gets all the Broadway shows.
How many tornadoes have torn up the town? I'm just kidding. I know tornadoes haven't torn up the town. But let's talk about tornadoes and hurricanes, if you can at least.
Yeah, we occasionally will have a smaller tornado, not very often, 2-3 times a year in certain areas at the most. Hurricanes don't necessarily affect us in the upstate as much, other than the rain and the wind, but it's not hurricane force winds by the time it gets here. But on our coast, for sure, hurricanes are an issue.
Sure.
But typically when they come in and hit our coast or up Florida and then come through Georgia, by the time it gets here, it's more just a hard rain. So we don't deal much with bad weather here.
When you come visit and you stay downtown, we stayed at the Hampton Inn last night. The Embassy Suites is wonderful. You got great hotels right downtown, right on the river. Come and enjoy it and see what we see and make that decision if it's the right place for you. I have Alex and Mark, who have relocated from Northern California to the Greenville area.
Came upon retirement. We're looking at a change of pace for our family to get away from a lot of things that are occurring in California, mostly homelessness, high prices, taxes, and not to get political to politics. And we shopped around the southern states for about 2 years before we kind of decided on the Greenville area.
So what's been the hard part? What's been the great part about it?
For our kids, I think it's food. There's definitely just some little things that they miss just from our area. We can let them loose in the neighborhood. They can go around. There's a larger sense of community. Drive through the neighborhood and people will wave to you, and smile. And it's just that happier place.
Obviously, we work with Shay Felknor.
Shay's the best. I would just say to be patient with the learning curve.
I like
don't feel like we have to automatically go, well, this is just not like at home. Like, who cares what was like? Well, we left it. Just let it grow on you, and then you'll feel like, oh, I get it now. I understand why it's why people move here.